is click target mouse pause to ground pause, and that's how we're gonna get our click target. And the way so what we get with that is what are you complaining about? Does not exist in the current context. Yeah, it does. Liar. Uh, did I spell it wrong? Wait, why are you complaining? Control dot mouse pause to ground pause, not all code pass. Oh, return a value. Yeah. All right. So eventually we'll. Oh yeah, we can actually just. I think we can. What is it? It's like. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So Uh, I'm not going to tell you what to do, Asado. Because like I said, I'm trying to exert as little creative influence over this project as possible. So, I guess like if anything, in the spirit of this jam, it'd be more helpful to let's figure out what you want to do, right? I mean, like I guess like what you said earlier, like you said you wanted to do basically what I'm doing right now, and that's fine. Like if you want to do that, like I until you decided not to do that, I was just planning for you to produce that at some point, but then you decided not to, and that's fine. But like yeah, like I said, I don't care what you work on because my job is not to tell you what to do. My job is to integrate and like make this all come together. So yeah, the only reason I ask is because my job is to make this all come together, and in order to make this all come together, it's helpful for me to know in advance what you guys are working on. But do you? I sometimes say that sarcastically, but I literally mean like be like do what you want to be doing, right? Because that's how people make the best stuff. Like honestly, like people produce the best work when they're doing what they want to be doing. If people have reasons like in the back of their mind that they shouldn't be doing what they're working on, then they're not going to want to work on that, or they're gonna. I don't know. I won't get too off topic, but like, do you please, pleasey please? I wonder if I'm the first person to say "do you" and "pleasey please" in the same sentence. They sound weird together. All right. All right. I'll not get distracted. Oh yeah. So I forgot to put that thing there. And it still doesn't think mouse pause to ground pause is a real thing, which is weird. Maybe just because it doesn't have to return value yet. But all right. So we'll return new vector 3 0 0 0 for starters. We're not actually going to return that. I just want the errors to go away. Stop saying that it doesn't exist. It totally exists. Am I like doing something? Oh, whoops! I just capitalized it wrong. Duh. All right. Robble. Okay. All right. So yeah, what we actually want to do here is, like before, we want to say camera dot main, and we might need to change this if we're using like multiple cameras or whatever. But I don't think we're gonna use multiple cameras. We did for tests. We sometimes use multiple cameras before. But all right. So screen point array. So we're gonna take input and do what with it? So like it really irks me when SideQuest does that bug with the water because I don't know what's going on. All right, sorry. All right. Yeah, right. So Ray. Ray or capital R Ray. Yeah, Ray. I don't know. Cam Ray equals camera main screen point array input yes, and then so the vector that we return. So actually the other thing that we'll want is height. Float height. Actually, no, I don't have to reference that separately because float height is just going to be the y value of cam ray dot origin. So yeah, I think we can actually just calculate the vector or the vector here. So x is going to be oh no, yeah. So the other thing I want is right, like we said before, we'll want a public so we'll say like character center height is the center height of the height of the center of the mass of Caroline or character. Uh, this is a public float, and I think it's going to equal zero point 0.5 because currently Caroline is a cube that stands 1 unit high, so it'll be 0.5 will be the center of mass, and then right. So the reason I want that is that we're not actually going to go down to 0. We're going to go down to the character center height. Oops, I keep forgetting. I'm going to forget my semicolons a lot when writing this because I've been writing in Python for so long. um, Script the UI. I'd be hesitant to add UI because I don't like UI. I do everything in my power to avoid UI. Which isn't to say that if you made a UI, I wouldn't put it in. I would just glower at you the whole time. No. And again, like, I'm kind of working on the UI, right? Because, like, I mean, that's how this whole conversation started. Again, like, if you really want to just do what I'm doing instead of me doing what I'm doing, like, that's fine. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing, though. And I don't know. I don't know. You're right. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, and I encourage you to do the same. And like, yeah, so like I said, if you guys want to just go out and like do whatever you want, like make whatever you want, like that is strongly encouraged. If you want to instead let me know what you're working on and then go do it, that would also be helpful. But like it's up to you. And just to reiterate, if you tweet stuff at me, it is easier for me to get that way. So I mean, however works for you is fine. All right. So new vector 3. So what is the math here? We want to take the origin. So camray dot origin. Oh, wait a second. Actually, we don't need a new vector 3, do we? Because we can just do vector math on the origin and the position, or the origin and the trajectory, or whatever the other value is called, right? Yeah. Yeah, because it's gonna be a point on that ray. So it's just whoops. So we don't need a new vector. We're just gonna say cam ray dot origin minus cam ray dot what's the other one? Direction times oh, yeah. No, that's why we have to do this separately. Because first we want to get the point above the ground, but then we want to reference the point on the ground. Right. So yeah, so we're not returning this value yet. So let's say vector 3 center, so like char center equals camera origin times camera direction minus camera direction times cam ray dot origin dot y is the height minus 0, or no, not minus, well, minus 0.5, but minus char center height. Yeah. So we're getting the, so this is like, so now so vector 3 char center is now the center of the character. And so now we'll just return new vector 3, char center, dot x, 0, and char center, dot z. And that's the position that the character will stand at. Right, so now click target. I feel like I used to do this differently, but whatever. I'm pretty sure that's the correct logic there. How does Unity handle firing rays at objects? It melts them. The default behavior is that it melts the object. No. How does Unity handle firing rays at objects? That's an interesting question. Like in terms of like ray casting, I just use the mathematical array casting, which is or the mathematical arrays, which like mathematical arrays just represent a line through space, which does not necessarily intersect the origin. The vector threes just represent a line through space, but they necessarily intersect the origin. So yeah, so yeah, so arrays are basically just a pair of vectors, the origin and the direction. And so yeah, so I don't actually know because I've actually never used like if there's like a raycast function, I don't I just don't. um, I know how I probably would do it, but I don't know how they do it. Uh, click target, mouse position to ground position, and so we can say right. So now we have the click target. We know where we know where the where the player clicked, and click target. Okay, so that's actually all we have to do there. And then we're going to say if input dot get mouse button up 0. Oops, I forgot to. I'm going to keep forgetting to put parentheses around my conditionals because you don't have to do that in Python. So if input mouse get mouse button up, then we're going to look for so vector three up target. What's up target, you might ask, and I would say what's up with you. No, sorry. Unity is cool. I recommend trying it out. I don't know if I'm going to use it for my next project, but I've enjoyed working with it. It's been fun. So please create MVP ASAP. I don't know what that means, but yeah, totally. All right, so up target equals up target equals mouse mouse position to ground position. Again, input input dot mouse position, yes, and then and now what we do, so we'll want a public float for oh, wait a second. Actually, I probably shouldn't be doing the mouse position yet. I should actually be saving yeah, no, I shouldn't do that yet. I should just say click target as just input mouse position. Don't worry, I'm not gonna undo that thing that I just wrote, but it was just occurring to me. Like float man, I don't like that I don't like that side quest is like slightly muted, but I think it's doing that because I have Unity running, so shoot. I want to fix that, but I don't know how. Alright, public float I'm not going to worry about side quests in the near future. I might. I did actually want to play side quests though, so I might. We might play some side quests here and there. But all right. So public float. What is this? This is gonna be like cursor or like input. I'll call this like input. What is it like? It's like basically there's gonna be it's like if you click and then like. Actually, maybe I'm thinking about this backwards. I was gonna say like if you click and then like let go, then you teleport. But if you like click and drag, I don't know. Like usually I want to distinguish between those two actions, and so I was just like naturally going to distinguish between the two. But actually, maybe I won't do that yet. Maybe for starters, I'll just go get mouse button up, and every time you click, you'll teleport. I guess for starters. All right, so so yeah, I'll forget about this for now. I might come back to it later, but yeah, no. So mouse get button up, vector up target equals mouse to ground position. Actually, we don't have to be fancy right now. We can just say transform dot position equals. Yeah. So I guess this technically works now, hypothetically. Inconsistent line endings. No one cares. Character center height 0.5. So I left that value like that just so I can tune it. if need be. But yeah, look, we're teleporting. Oh, we're teleporting in the wrong direction, but we are teleporting. Why are we teleporting in the wrong direction? Weird. Let's figure that out. I guess I just did the math a little bit wrong. We teleported. So if I click, hold on, I'm just testing like what exactly is happening. So if I click directly in front of the character, it seems like no matter where I click, we always teleport like really far back. Like we teleport like towards the camera. Like no matter where I click, it's always like in the opposite direction and also really far towards the camera. What? What? That's weird. I guess I just got my math wrong. Camera ray origin minus camera ray direction. Maybe it's not supposed to be minus. Maybe it's just supposed to be plus. Wait, is it supposed to be y minus character center height? I don't know. That looked like a polarity problem, so that no matter where I click, it always teleports towards the camera, which is just weird. What? I think most of the rest of it seems to be not completely broken. No, it's just weird. Why is it so weird? It's coming up with like a realistic number, but it's just coming up with a strange realistic number. Like, why doesn't it come up with a correct number instead? Why does it always go in this direction? Am I using the wrong coordinate? No, the y coordinate is the yeah. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know what it is, actually. Maybe? I think this was supposed to be negative, but then this was the one that was inverted. Is that going to make a difference? I mean, it's multiplied. Wait, no, maybe this isn't going to make a difference. I was just thinking, like, actually, maybe it's the, Wait, no, yeah, I just multiplied it by -1 twice, so that's probably not going to make a difference. I think that was wrong in the first place. That was why it was, like, especially wrong in the first place. But I don't expect that to fix anything either. No. Alright, so what if we didn't use the... what if we didn't use the center height? What if we literally just went down to the ground? So what if this was just 0? What would it do then? I'm basically just curious at this point, like, where we introduced the error, or where the error got introduced. Alright, so no, it's just not working correctly, as far as I can tell. Do I misunderstand what the origin and what the direction mean? I assume the direction... Well, alright, let's look at the docs, I guess. Direction of the ray, origin point of the ray. Yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. I could just do get point. Oh, but that's the distance along the ray. That doesn't really help. So, let's cam ray. Let's just see what these numbers are, I guess. So like when this happens, let's like print just print cam ray and see what that does. Okay, I'm gonna put in char center height because there's no reason that should be a problem. And it doesn't seem to be the problem either. It seems like there's other things that are So uh, so we click on the edge of this. So yeah, let's click on the very edge of this thing here. And we got the origin being 0, 1, 91, or 0 point, 0.1, 9.1, negative 10.4. Negative 10.4. That sounds realistic in terms of like where the camera was originally located. And the direction was 0.3, so the positive x direction. That sounds realistic. Wait, positive x direction? Yeah, sure. Negative y direction, yeah, and positive z direction. Positive z direction. Yeah, and yet for some reason it put Caroline in the negative z direction. So how did that happen? Hey, that's the new follower, nice. Oh my god, Brett! Thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, so what is the math here? It says the origin is at negative. So we're just taking the direction. Oh, we are inverting the direction. But wait, the origin minus the direction. So should it be plus the direction? Wait, did I not invert this when I inverted the other one? Sorry. Again, I don't think this is actually going to help, but, alright, that's way wrong. That's outstandingly wrong. What I don't understand is how alright, so what we want to do here is, so what we wanted to do with these values is we wanted to take, so we had the height value of 9.1. What we wanted to do was, oh, yeah? Right. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't written this in a while. No, what I want to actually do is I don't want to multiply it by the yeah, the origin y. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to use this as the scalar. What I want to use is the so yeah. So let's say I don't know. So like height clicks equals yeah, no, it's camray camray dot origin dot y divided by cam ray dot direction dot y. Yeah, no, it's not just using the direction or the origin y coordinate. It's using this as the scalar. Oh, but this is where this is also where char center height factors in. So it's actually going to be height clicks. So it'll be this value. No, so where does this factor in? This factors into the origin. So it'll be the origin minus the char center height. Yeah, minus the char center height. All right. So I had some of this correct in the first place. It's got a little spun around. All right. So it'll be so it will be minus. So it'll be the origin minus the direction times the height clicks. Oh, that's a float. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Right. Wait, what? Oh, is float not capitalized? Float is lowercase. Oh, whoops. Okay. Lowercase float. Whoops. I deserve a lowercase f for that. So, alright, let's run this again. And then click here, and I teleport there, yay! Look, now we can teleport where we click. We can teleport really far, we can teleport back to home. Yep, alright. We did it, we can teleport. Alright. We did it, you guys. Um, so, so yeah, like I was saying, teleporting is the easy part, and then the hard part is the flow of time, because that's like a much more abstract concept. So, um, I guess like the the thing that I would say we'd want for that is like a concept of something that changes over time, because like it's easy to like we can put in a number that's like the time number, and then we just can put in like a way for the player to control the time number, and I guess that's not a bad idea. So maybe that is like the more generic version, and my goal here is to put in like the generic tech that we'll need so that once people start making assets, anytime, guys. Once people start making assets, we'll actually have something to do with those assets. So, um, Asado, you had said earlier that you were you could work on slowing down time, but because I don't know, I assume I'm not going to make assumptions about what you are or aren't doing, and I'm just going to, so I'll just work on what I think we could use for the project. So, there's oh yeah. So right, so we have time just as a we could yeah right. So that was the other thing that we talked about with time travel is like we could do teleportation time travel, and that's not that hard. That's it's not that hard. Um, I'm thinking yeah, you can contribute music if you want. Yeah, if you're going to contribute music, one thing that I need to do this time that I didn't do last time is I need to do the music sooner. Um, Specifically, I need to start making builds with the music sooner because last time I didn't do that until the last day, and then we ran into like volume issues, like the I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't end up shipping audio in the last one because I couldn't get the audio under control. In hindsight, I probably should have gone back and fixed that after the jam, but I think I just got distracted by other things and never went back to do it. But yeah, no, yeah, music would be great, and I just so sorry. I was basically just saying to myself, mental note, I have to make builds with audio so that we can check that the audio is working and all that good stuff. Um, so let's um hmm, what yeah, so I could do teleporting through time. I kind of don't want to because like the what I mean by that is like the controls for teleporting through time, like teleporting to a specific point in time rather than traveling smoothly through time. It's 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 what it's like different. It's just significantly different. Like if instead of so right, so if we're gonna have if in this game you're going to be able to like teleport through time, like jump to a specific point in time rather than like traveling through time gradually like we tend to. We're all traveling through time right now at a rate of 1 second per second. Um, but yeah, I feel like that interface would be very literal. It'd basically be like, here's a timeline, like click on the timeline where you want to jump to. Um, I almost want to do it a different way. I almost want to. Speaking of teleporting, did we just teleport to the mountains, or is that? I don't know. I'm just. I think I'm just paranoid that side quest is going to do something weird. I mean, it does weird things sometimes. I was just all right. Um, I for the purpose of the jam, in the spirit of the jam, I'd prefer that we, and by prefer I mean I'm going to impose the rule that we make things for the jam. So, if you'd like to make something for the jam, that you are welcome to do. But in terms of stuff that existed before this morning, or things that were not made intentionally for this jam, I'm going to have to say no. That is very nice of you, though, and it sounds really cool. Links don't work in chat, but if you wanted to like describe to people where on the internet they can find your album, then you're welcome to tell them about that. All right. Let's uh, so let's I guess yeah, I was just thinking like well, so like the distinction between like the clicking versus the click and hold. I was thinking like to time travel, like what if you could click and hold and then like kind of like swipe in one direction or the other, right? Like so you could you click and then like if you press one direction or if you like swiped, you click and hold and then like maybe like two arrows like appear or like something appears to indicate like, which direction do you want to go? And then you can like kind of drag it in either direction. I don't know. I feel like that so a few things. For one thing, I think like that sort of implementation might be more akin to the original spirit of the suggestion. As I recall, the original suggestion was to control the flow of time, not just to like teleport through time. So it's got that going for it, and then also, I don't know. I think that one's cooler. I think it's cooler. Like if someone's like, "What's cooler, teleporting through time or like literally like moving through time at different speeds?" I'm personally inclined to think that moving through time at different speeds is cooler, but that is just my opinion. So, in my opinion, moving through time is cooler. So I'm just looking to see. So we have that value now that we can tune about like how teleporting, like where teleporting actually takes you, and so the click and hold thing, I don't know, that might be a little bit cute, because like the alternative would just be to like put buttons on the screen, but actually just having buttons on the screen is a little awkward if you're clicking for precision teleportation. So yeah, maybe no, maybe I am on the right track. All right, cool. I'm glad you agree, Asada. So yeah, I guess I'm going to do what? So yeah, so I want a tolerance for so I'll basically want to go down that path that I was like kind of like peering down a little bit earlier, which is um so cool. Uh is that XIFI official? I can like read my other monitor, but like I can read my monitor for functional purposes or like for practical purposes. I can't literally actually see every character. So wait, hold on. Whoops, that's not. Oh, my clipboard is so inconsistent between computers. Oh, there we go. Yeah, XIFI official. Cool. All right, yeah, I'll have to check that out sometime. Um, uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, did I talk about moving the camera? Because you just said bird's eye view of the area. Oh, yeah. That's so funny that you mentioned that because like I didn't think I said it out loud, but like one of the things that occurred to me was that I kind of want to move the camera again because like uh it's looking too far forwards. So you can't teleport behind you very easily. You can't teleport behind yourself very easily. So we could change it so that you actually rotate when you teleport, like you actually get spun around in the direction that you clicked. Although I don't necessarily like that, so I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So let's bring it down a little bit, and let's bring it more like this. Yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned that at the exact same, or like, I don't know, not like literally the exact same time, but like before I started talking about like other stuff, that was like what was going through my head is like this isn't quite right. Oh, I should save this as just like I don't know, like main.unity. So yeah. Right. So I'm thinking that the new control scheme, like the teleport, isn't going to be any different. Teleport is the same. The only difference is that there's if you click and hold, you're not going to teleport. If you click and hold, instead, a separate panel will show up, and you can choose to change the speed of time. Or maybe it'll be just like a sliding scale shows up. like so basically what I'm picturing is I won't like bust out like art tools or anything, but like so like you click and hold, and then what do you get? You get something like you get like do 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 do. Pretend that's like filled in cleanly and not spastically, and you get like do do do. Like it doesn't have to literally be this like symbolism, but like you get like something like this showing up, and like here's like the center where you clicked, like this. So this is like where your cursor is located, for starters. And then but then also there's like copy new layer, paste layers, flip horizontal. So like yeah, so like you get so you click and so if you just click, you don't see any of this. But if you click and hold, all of a sudden these arrows appear, and if you mouse over, like if you bring your mouse like to sorry. If you bring your mouse, whoops, wrong layer. Whoops, hold on, wait. Copy. Sorry, I don't need to be this descriptive, but I want to be. So sorry. So new layer. So like you click and hold, right, and then this appears, and then like if you move your mouse over here, time starts to wind backwards, and if you move your mouse further over here, time winds backwards even faster. But if you move your mouse over here, time starts to wind forwards, and starts to wind forwards even faster. And so, I don't know, like this is just like where my mind went with it. So feel free to tell me like no, if you want a different idea instead. But I was thinking that would just be like the state of the game then. Like so if you pulled it over here and time started winding backwards, like let's say like the single arrow is like regular speed backwards. If you dragged over here and just let go, time would continue. You'd be back in the game, right? It would give you this. You'd be in the game again, but time would be moving backwards, and so you could. Yeah, because I guess I kind of want the game in such a way that you can play it forwards or backwards. Because that was like one of the early things that we came up with, right? And it was the highest voted feature of the, like by a pretty good margin, or like I mean it wasn't like such a wide race, but like I don't know, a lot of people seem to agree. It'd be nice if Straw Poll told you the metric of like how many total people voted, because I feel like a significant percentage. I feel like probably more than half the people who voted must have voted for it. It's hard, like you can't tell for sure because it only tells you total votes. But all right, yeah, I guess so unless anyone tells me this is like stupid and that they don't like me, then I'm probably gonna start working on this. All right, and so yeah, so I guess for starters, I'm just going to, what do I need? I guess like oh yeah, how am I gonna render this? I guess as like I could just render it as like sprites, I guess, because like sprites I can use screen position. I think that's how that works. That might be easiest. So yeah, maybe for starters I'll just do this as sprites. So file, new, how big? I guess it doesn't really matter, as long as it's like wide. It just has to be like, I don't know. This is an okay spec for how we want it to get. So let's say copy file, new. Oh, should we make it like nice and round instead? What is this? This is basically like 4 times as wide as it is another direction or another dimension. So not that it completely matters, but let's say so let's say this is like 128, and this is what's 128 times 4? I should probably know this. Whatever. 128 times 4. Whoops, times 4. 512, yes. Yes, of course. 512. And then, yeah, so... hey, congratulations to those of you who leveled up. You did it. You did it. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm getting like 128. Yeah, I basically just want to cut this into basically 4 buttons. I guess technically you can stop time. Like if you click and hold and then let go, I guess time kind of just stops, right? Which is useful. If we are gonna put in telefragging, then that'd be powerful. All right, so yeah, for starters, I'm just gonna like wait, hold on. Copy, edit, invert selection. I'm just gonna checker. Oh, wait a second. Actually, wait. What should I do? What should we be doing here? Yeah, no, this is fine. Let's uh, let's get rid of that, and then paste, and then I basically just want to indicate like where these things go. Whatever. This will be fine. Fine enough. Because there's going to be like a range, and there's going to be a max speed, and like anything past the edge of the visual will just represent max speed. So this is roughly the positioning for like these white blocks on the end are going to be like not literally the endpoints of the max speed, but like roughly where I want to center the position of the icons representing max speed in order to blah blah blah. Yeah. So right, yeah. So I'm going to put on a new layer for I don't know. I might just use the is there like a triangle that I can make like I guess this is fine. Actually, I'm just gonna make a diamond and cut it in half. Alright, and I should choose a different color for it. Oh, I should make something that can show up on different backgrounds. So actually, wait, hold on. Undo. Let's. If I do this, will it become like? Oh, cool! It's orthogonal. Yay, orthogonalness. Actually, I guess I don't necessarily want it to be orthogonal. I was just excited that I could make it orthogonal. Because that's the type of things that excite me. Alright, so basically like this, and then except deselect, let's chop this in half, and then use the straight line connecty tool to patch this back together. Oops. Let's see. Well, the edge is a little fuzzy, but whatever, I can fix that. It doesn't matter. This is like temp art. This is, I don't, oh, whoa. Oh, wait, why is it bent? Why is it like weirdly bent? Oh, weird. Oh, that's way too many control points. Why are there so many control points? Why does this line have so many control points? I'm freaking out. I just wanted a straight line, and it's giving me like this weird. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not gonna care about it. You're making a vending system. I don't know what it means, but I look forward to making it work. All right. Not important at all. I'm just making this line slightly less fuzzy. Alright. Done. Oh, so wait, no, hold on. Undo. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right, okay, so, deselect, copy, paste, there we go. Alright, not important, but whatever. I did it. Alright, and so, yeah, so I'll have this, like with a darker outline, but then I'll color in the interior as well. So, oops. Color pick from the image. Alright, and then so flatten that. Select all, copy, or I'll just duplicate the layer. Image. Actually, no, I won't do that yet. First I'll make the other half of the image, or the other icon. The one with like 2 of these. Uh, so copy, paste, slide down here. So the other one will look like, oh, oh yeah, right, because it's on the same layer. I was like, wait, why is it? No. All right, paste here. Yeah, so this is going to be basically what the images look like, I guess. Roughly speaking. And it's not super important, but I just want to make sure it lined up. All right, there we go. All set. I'll give a little bit of space between them. Oh, and I can shift it, actually. I can shift it right to the edge, too. Oops, wrong layer. We can go, like, right to the edge of the image. Is this the correct layer? Why isn't it? Oh, it's the wrong tool. Correct layer, wrong tool. Alright. Cool. Alright, so now I'll switch these layers together. I'll duplicate, I can hide that. I'll duplicate this layer, and I'll flip it around. So image, or not image, layer, flip horizontal. There we go. I'm going to space these apart a little bit too. So, like these areas in the middle, they don't have to be so close to the middle. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter how they're spaced exactly because it's just it's like an arbitrary scale. It does matter, however, that this is symmetrical because we want the player to be able to like tell where the center of the image is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want a little bit of a space in between them. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So let's save this at. Oh, let's get rid of the background layer, and let's save this as. So where is this? This goes. So C projects doob assets. So this is like just arrows, I guess. Time arrows. Time arrows. .png. And so let's say, hey, I'm level 3 now, or 13. I'm level 13. I made it to level 13. Yay! I got a friendly mouse companion. Yay! Happy. I'm happy. All right. Oh, you can buy coffee, pizza, and tools for you. Sorry, like I said, I'm slow to read sometimes, but buy coffee, pizza, and tools for your dev team. Well, all right. So my only concern about that is that I don't understand what it means to. I guess we can just put like a button in the corner, right? Like there can be a button that like switches you over, or no, maybe it's if you teleport into the coffee pizza shop. Like maybe I'm just trying to think like how do you do that, right? And so far our interface is that you click to teleport and that you click and drag to change the speed of time. So yeah, I guess like the way you buy things is, I guess, yeah. So like, I guess the way you interact with the world is by teleporting, right? So, so yeah, I guess like, is it, fingers crossed, is it going to be such that you can like bang into a shop and by doing so, like, I feel like my instinct is to make the the transaction somewhat implicit, so that way like, because like I don't, like I said earlier, I don't like menus. I don't do menus. Like like it hurt my heart that I had to that in Tdor we had to use so much and I guess we didn't have to, but like in Tdor you there's a lot of UI, and like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just get over my like distaste for UI. But like, like the only reason that I that I suffered that was because I wanted a big inventory system, and it's hard to do a big inventory system in in basically any other way. So than to have like, or I don't know. I wasn't creative enough in that juncture to come up with like a better inventory system. Hey, look! I give the wand to the baby wizard and I get a ruby. Ruby. Oh, sorry. I'll stop getting distracted by this game. Uh, um, so yeah. So another thing to keep in mind, Asato, is that like letting the player know their currency is another thing that like would typically require UI. So like I don't want to put in currency. Like if you can give me a really good argument for like why we should have currency in this game, then like I might be more compelled. But we did actually have we had what was it? We did have like we had finance and money as one of the things that like we were voting on, and it didn't win. So I'm personally disinclined to shoehorn it in because there's nothing about this that says like your character should have money. There's nothing about this game that says your character should have money. So um, yeah, there's yeah, I don't know. I I'm not sold, but you don't really have to sell me on it. It just has to work. Um, so like as long as we're not cluttering up the screen, and as long as we're not like, and as long as we're not like hiding information from the player, then that's fine. The nice thing about like the reason I tend to go with like very clean systems, or like that's the reason I spend so much time trying to get my systems as clean as possible, is because oh uh, limit theory UI is literally life changing and will show you the light of UI. Limit theory UI. I don't know what that means, but let's find out. Limit theory UI. Uh, huh. What is this? What is this thing? Uh, oh, I used to be able to. There's this feature in Windows called like Arrow Snap, where if you drag something too close to the edge of the screen, it'll change the size of the window. And wait, what is this? Oh, oh, is limit. So limit theory is a game. Uh, huh. I probably shouldn't show the. I probably shouldn't show the. What I'm about to look at on stream, but I will post a link to it in chat so you guys can look at it if you are so inclined. Oh wait, quiet, quiet you. Shh, shh. um, Whoops, hold on. Do. No, what? My stupid copy paste between monitors. Well, I'm just looking at a video. It's literally the first Google result for limit theory UI, so feel free to just Google that if you want to see what I'm looking at right now. Um, huh. I have no clue what I'm seeing right now, but it does look really cool. But my takeaway from what I'm looking at is that they went very minimal, and it looks like they showed a lot of restraint in the UI that they're putting in, and the end result is that you just end up seeing a lot of the game world, and that's important to me. Uh, Maybe. Oh, what is this game jam? Pema, yeah, we're making a game. Oh, sorry, let's switch back to the screen jam. We're making a game. We're making a game. There's some information about it on the side of the screen there. So yeah, it should be cool. Uh, I forget. Were you here for the last Signal Jam? It's been a long time since we had a Signal Jam, so yeah, I guess no one knows what's no one knows what's up exactly. Oh wait, what just happened? Why is it asking me to save? Did something actually change? Did I actually change something? Save? I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Don't save. Close that. Okay. Um. All right. Yeah. So I'll. Yeah. So I know I'm adding UI like with the time controls, but I did put a lot of thought into like making it as little UI as possible. Like it doesn't even show up most of the time, right? Like having buttons that are always on the screen, like I don't want to do that for a number of reasons. For one thing, I don't like putting stupid buttons on the screen. Not to say that the buttons that we put in would have been stupid, but I don't like doing that. I just don't like putting buttons on the screen, and especially not when the main control of the game is clicking, because it's too easy to just like accidentally hit something. And also like the more the more we clutter up the screen, the harder it is to teleport around. So because like right now you can click anywhere on the screen and go there. But like if stuff's getting covered up by like other things, it's harder to like aim your shot and stuff like that. So, all right, let's right. So I described that thing and I haven't implemented it yet. So I'll implement it and then I'll start talking about other things. All right. So now so right now I'll do like what I was actually going to do before, kind of with the click target. So now if input dot get mouse button down 0, then now we will set click target equals mouse pause to ground pause input oops, not input. I'm going to really regret naming that that variable as such. Imp dot get mouse or mouse position. Yeah, mouse position. Okay. Cool. And so the other thing we want to timestamp. The other thing we want to get here is a timestamp. So float the let's call it click time equals time. Hold on, wait, I can see the message. Creative! Creative, thank you very much. Creative donates $5. Creative donates $5 and says, dance! So we're doing it. It's dance time. Thank you very much for your generosity and for your support. Thank you. Thank you, Creative. Alright, I'm listening to dance music right now, so you don't have to give me an excuse to dance. I'll dance. Oh, I dance. Pema. The jam, I don't know. I never actually, as a streamer, I never pay attention to how many people are watching. Because, like, I don't, like, if literally only one person is watching my stream, I still want to be entertaining for that one person. So, like, I really don't care about whether there are, like, a lot of people watching or if there's, like, even if there's 0 people watching, I still tell myself, like, well, I should get more practice. I should get more comfortable talking in front of the camera. Because even though I've been doing this for a while, I'm still really nervous in front of the camera, like, most of the time. So, like, yeah, so, like, literally, even if there were 0 people watching, I'd still at least try and be... I might go... like, my dialogue changes. I'll talk about, like, I'll get a little meta. I'll, like, actually just start narrating, like, what I'm doing rather than, like, something interesting about what I'm doing. But yeah, so I don't know so to answer your question, I don't know how big this jam is because this jam is everyone here and I don't know how many people are here. But there's at least a few people, so yeah, we're making progress. We can teleport. Can you teleport? You can teleport because you're here and you're part of the jam. All right, I should, I'm not going to stop dancing, but I'm going to get back to work. So click time equals, is it time.time? Is that how you do it? Yeah. Is it time.time with I forget if it's time.time with or without the parentheses at the end. And maybe without. Because I think it's different than in Python. Or maybe it's not. Hold on. Let me check. It has been a while. Time.time. Oh yeah, dancing helps me relax actually. It's the nice thing about dancing, that for me personally, like the reason it's relaxing is that if you're if I'm dancing, I know I look like an idiot. Which is nice because I don't have to worry about looking like an idiot. It's like, do I look like an idiot? Yeah, I'm dancing. I don't have to worry. But like, if I'm not dancing, I'm like, oh wait, do I look like an idiot right now? Wait, what am I doing? I don't know. Plus, it's just fun. If you guys are not dancing wherever you are right now, you're missing out. I'm telling you, you're just missing out. All right, so time.time does not have parentheses at the end. It is a variable or a value, not like a function. So in Python, it's a function. You call it to get the time. All right, so click time. Oh wait, click time. No, click time should be like 0 or something, or like -1 or something. Because yeah, click time is only relevant if we're clicking. When we're not clicking, we'll just set it back to like -1, so that because like time doesn't go negative. Well, I mean it might in this game, but in real life, time doesn't go negative. It doesn't tend to. Not in my experience. All right. Oh yeah, and it has to be 0 point, or 1.0f. I did not miss that part of like not working with Unity, having to like put the little f's at the end. Because like, who uses doubles? Like, who in their right mind uses doubles? Wait, doubles? What's the, or like, yeah, doubles, I think, right, is what it, because if you do 1.0 and don't put the F in there, it just seems as a double. No one does that. It's the worst thing. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, OMG, Brett. Uh, I'm taking it as a compliment. Uh, so, right, so we have QuickTime, we have click target. What other information do we need about this click? Oh yeah, yeah. So we need to put in that public float that I was talking about earlier, because we need like oh, we need two public floats. We need a public float, float click hold delay, and actually I guess we just need click hold delay. Yeah. Because there's like when you're clicking to teleport, you might not click instantaneously. Like you might like when you click and release immediately, you're not literally necessarily releasing in the same frame. So we need to account for we need to put in a slight delay before this UI pops up, because if like the delay came up, if the UI came up immediately, then like you wouldn't be able to teleport anymore, because every time you clicked, you would be just changing the speed of time instead. So we need to put in like a little delay, and I don't know how long we want this to be actually. I'd guess it'd be like somewhere around like 0.5 seconds maybe. But the reason I'm making it public is so that we can tune it to get it did I do that? I do that a lot. OMG, bruh. Oh, typos. Yeah, typos while like there's some really unfortunate typos I've made like while streaming, and that just makes it like super worse, because like they're the things that I would be like appalled if I ever like encountered them in like if like someone actually intentionally said something like those things. But like, I don't know. Typos, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Um, all right, so when we click, so we're gonna set the click target. We're gonna set the click time equals time dot time, and then so then when we release, we're also gonna set oh yeah, we can set this back down to, or put the semicolon in. We can, so yeah, so when we let go, we can say click time equals -1. Actually, I guess we don't have to do that. We can just leave it as like whatever value is that. Like we might need to do that if we need to do something fancy with it later. But for now, we can just say, yeah. No, I am gonna do that because I'm actually gonna. Yeah. Okay. So click time equals -1, -1.0f. Okay. save that, and then right. So the other thing we're gonna say is so if input dot get mouse button down or get mouse button, excuse me, get mouse button, yeah, get mouse button. This is just checking if not if it's getting clicked or if it's getting released, but if it's actually getting held down. This just evaluates for every frame that that's true. So if get mouse button down, then then what? We'll say if if click if click time if click time is, oh, can we do compound comparison statements? Can we say like 0 is less than click time is less than time dot time plus oh wait, no, yeah, time dot time plus plus click hold delay. Yeah, I don't know if that's valid. I know we can do this in Python, but it doesn't seem to like it here. So I guess I have to just make this two separate statements. So so let's say and, oh, whoops. I don't use the word and anymore. I use the double and signs. Double and signs, and click time is less than time plus click hold delay. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so yeah, in Python you can chain comparisons like that, and I guess you're supposed to. At least that's what PyCharm was telling me. PyCharm was like, whenever I don't do that in PyCharm, PyCharm's like, you should, but yeah. All right. Yeah, it was just actually it was when Python told me that that was like the first time I realized you could like chain those comparisons like that, and so I don't actually even tend to do it necessarily. I just like it was just recently something that I found out that I guess you can do in some context. All right. So now I'm just like, wait, what other context can I do it in? Like, is this one? All right. So if these conditionals are met, then that means it's drag time. So oh yeah, I guess we only really need to set the visual that so all right, so we're gonna have the, oh yeah, I should set up some concept of that thing that we have. It's like so I'll have where's it gonna be? I could parent it to main camera, I guess. So like game object, create 2D object sprite. I've never tried using sprites before, so I might need to like just go back and not use sprites instead. But I'm gonna try it for starters. So we have so alpha is transparent. Apply, and so let's call this a sprite, I guess. I don't know what that's gonna do. Again, like I said, I've never actually tried to do this before. So let's set our new sprite to be this. Oh, okay. Oh, it actually occupies world space. I thought it was gonna be drawn flatly on the screen, which is actually why I went with sprite instead of like something else. I guess if it occupies world space, there's no specific point in making it a sprite. So maybe I should just make it a. Maybe I should just do what I usually do. So let's do what then? Let's oh, interesting. Yeah, right. So the positioning of this is going to be based on the original click hold thing. So yeah, I'll have to start keeping track of that as well. But hold on, for starters, let's so main camera, game object, create. I mean, I guess there's no reason. Yeah, no, actually, maybe I should leave this as a sprite, just because I don't know. Just because it doesn't work differently doesn't mean I can't do things correctly. And if this is the correct way to do things, then I should be doing it this way. So yeah, let's zero out the rotation value, and like get this into position relative to the. Whoa, wait a second. Why is it like up in the air like that? How come it's not like? Oh wait, why is this a sub? Why is this like a sub? Oh, it's a sprite within a sprite. Oh, that's weird. Hold on, wait. So I guess I actually just meant to drag this onto the. All right, never mind. Hold on. OMG Brad! Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. Um, um, OMG Brad donated $10.32 and says, my OCD said I needed to have an even bank balance. Well, I'm glad you got that cleared up. What a relief. No, thank you very much. I very much appreciate your support and your generosity. So thank you, thank you very much. I'll just point out, you get in SideQuest, the game that's like running along the bottom of the screen, you get I don't know if maybe you noticed this, but for donating, you get your character gets like I think you probably got wings for that. I think your character in game, I can't see the name tag, so I don't know which one's you, but I bet that character has wings now. Or if not, at least like like some of the like the glow and the glow effects and stuff like that. So again, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. So for the UI, I want to get it. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking that like, oops, not that. For some reason, I was thinking that like sprites wouldn't be 3D. They'd be like just slapped on the screen. So I guess like I kind of want to find a good. Yeah, I guess it's actually going to exist in the world then. So you know what I should do is I should make this smaller. Yeah, so I can make it closer to the camera. So let's put it down to oh wait, order in layer. I wonder if I can. Oh, interesting. Maybe I can just sort it higher so that it. Huh. I don't know. I'm just gonna scale it down. So 0.5, 0.5, whoops, 0.5. All right, and that way I can just because like I think this is like an okay size for it to be on the game, and I'll just because that's like a big. I want it to be wide enough so that the player can choose like they don't that it's easy enough to control their the speed, like, right, because this is a pretty important thing that they're controlling with this slider. So yeah, I might make it even a little bit bigger than that. So like maybe, yeah, the interface for this, for changing the speed of time will be about that big, which I guess could be a little awkward because if you click and hold right near the edge of the screen, like what does that do? Like does it just make it like off the screen, or like I could make it so that it appears in the middle of the screen still. Hadn't thought that part through all the way. Yeah, I'll just make it so that it goes off screen. It can go off screen, I guess, because I don't want to make it too small. Yeah. All right. So wait, what is canvas? Oh. Oh, I don't know what that means. So sure. All right, I'll hit the canvas button. No, I don't know what that means. Use a canvas objects thingy. Is that in the 2D objects, 3D objects? Yeah, no, I just don't know what that means. So it's probably good advice. I just don't know what it means. Hey, Lion! Long time. All right, so it's not so bad to do it the way that I'm doing it so far. It's like right here. So like it's like I don't know. I'm probably just gonna keep doing it this way, unless I don't know. Maybe I guess it can hurt to know how Canvas stuff works. But the other thing is like we're still interpret. Well, yeah, no, we're interpreting mouse input. Oh yeah, wait, no, I can't just search for Canvas. So like Unity Canvas. What does that mean? Canvas. Canvas is an area that all UI items should be set inside. Where is it? Oh, right, because they have a better UI system now. The last time I used Unity, they had the old bad UI system. And I've actually never tried their new UI system, because their new UI system sounds good. um, Canvas is an area that all UI elements should be inside. The canvas is a game object with a canvas component on it. Where is this alleged canvas that you speak of? Because I'm looking at my hierarchy and I see no canvas. That's weird. That's weird to me. But whatever. Let's read on. Canvas is alright. Creating a new element such as image. Is there just like a canvas button somewhere on the screen? Like I was joking that there would be a canvas button somewhere, but is there literally just a canvas button and I'm blind? I'm really not seeing it, so wherever it is, it's game object UI image. Oh yeah, I do tend to just ignore the whole UI thing because like I said, last time I worked on last time I worked with UI it was back in Unity 4.5, so yeah. Cool. Game object UI. Alright, so I guess what I was trying to actually do was put an image in. Whoa. What just happened? Whoa, that's a big image. That's some big image. Why did it seriously make, what? Oh, whoa. Okay, I don't know why it's so big, but it's tiny here, so, alright. Image, so let's set the image to be this. Oh, why did it go all squishy? Oh, weird. Alright, so wait, let's get rid of the other time arrows. So these are our time arrows. Wait, change name, please. Change name. Change name. Change name. Oh, there it goes. Wow, I had to click on it like 8 times before it would. Alright, so, I am reading chat, Asado. Read your face. Alright, width. So yeah, the width, it's 4 times as wide as it is tall, so can I just like move this around on the screen? Is that like, seems legit. Alright, actually yeah, this is slightly too big. So let's actually drop it down to like 375, I guess. Yeah, that looks closer to what I was thinking. Alright, so alright, so I'll need like a concept of this object in our script because we'll want to be repositioning it based on the position of the mouse. It'd be nice if the canvas had a concept of the mouse and I could just parent the time arrows to the mouse. Oh no, I wouldn't actually want that to happen because I don't want it to follow the mouse all the time, only until it appears, and then, yeah. Okay, so I guess, alright, so Caroline is going to have a concept of the arrows. So like, public game objects, I guess, whatever. Time arrows equal, or that doesn't equal anything here. And then, so Caroline has an idea of these arrows as such, and then, alright, so, this is going to be fun, because I don't know how to handle this stuff. We'll see. Lauren, this is not an MMO. The theme of the jam is, let's make an MMO in a week. but we're actually making a third-person sandbox game about a teleporting Time Lord, basically, who, well, we haven't figured out everything yet, but it's so like some of the ideas are like maybe the Time Lord is like, I shouldn't call it Time Lord because that's like another property. So like this time controller, this person who can control space and time, they're basically, I think they're helping the MMO team, right? So like there's this team, the people making the MMO are like NPCs or not depicted in the game. Um, and they're making an MMO and they're trying to do it in a week. And I think we all know how well that's going to work out. So this person who can control time and space, we think is probably helping them. Actually, it might not be that they have to help the people make the MMO. It might be that you can help or hinder them because it's going to be sandboxy, right? Like we want it to be like kind of open, right? So yeah. The I'm calling this project doable because the only way you're going to make an MMO in a week is if you have like if you can control space and time. So that's yeah. All right. That's what we got so far. Right now, so these arrows are basically like how you control time, or they will be. That's the goal for them, is to make these arrows how you control time. So let's. It's weird not to be working on side quests. Sorry, if you see me just like staring down and looking wistful, it's because like yeah. All right. But let's yeah, let's control this thing somehow. I'm gonna need a lot of resources in terms of like how on earth do I deal with what even is this thing? What do I call this thing? A rect transform component? Rect transform? Like how do I reference those things in script is I guess what I'm wondering. Or what I need to find out now. So Unity script rect transform. Maybe it's really simple. Maybe it's like super simple and will be really easy to do. Fingers crossed. Anchored position 3D. Anchor max, anchor min, whoops, excuse me. Anchor min, offset max, offset min, pivot, rect. Sorry. Oh my gosh, sorry. All right, so there are two ways to make an MMO in a week. It's either to be able to control space and time or have Lauren on your team. Yeah. uh, Get wrecked. That yeah, okay. Sorry. It just amuses me too much. So what are the actual things that we do here? So anchored position, the position of the pivot of this rect transform relative to the anchor reference point. All right. So, oh, transform. Oh, okay. This is probably a lie. I'm probably not supposed to reference it by transform. What were those values I was changing earlier? Anchors, pivot. What was it? Yeah, when I was like moving it around before. Oh, I was using pause X, pause Y. Interesting. I wonder if that is just the transform values. Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh wait. Huh. Okay. I mean, because huh. At some point I'll need to convert like pixel space into whatever coordinates these are, and I'm just trying to think of like how is that gonna make sense? Pause X. It would be nice if there was some way that like by selecting a value I could like see what its name in script is. Like I could like somehow know how to reference it in script. Whoa. Oops. Yeah. Oh gosh, what am I doing? No, don't do that. Okay. But this is probably gonna be fine. I can figure this out. I should not just click buttons. I'm like, hey, look, buttons. I should click those. No, I should not. All right. So yeah. So we have time arrows. So in the case that uh, yeah, all right. So I'm actually gonna have a flag called dragging. Yeah. Uh, or actually, I'll put this with QuickTime. So QuickTime and bool dragging. Uh, uh, or also I'll call it like cursor dragging. Cursor dragging equals false. Because like when we're dragging, we have to check for whether we should be dragging, and so that's actually kind of like right. So if dragging, we're gonna do one thing, or if cursor dragging, thank you. Then we're gonna do one thing, and then so this will actually be the else inside the else case. So else or it's like else we'll want to stop doing that. We'll want to do other stuff, other wonderful stuff. Okay. What? Stop doing that, you jerk! No one told you to do that. Don't do that. So, yeah, and so specifically, what we do here is, oh yeah, actually, so this is actually a lot simpler because all we have to say is, cursor dragging equals true. That's literally what we're doing here. Actually, we might do other things. Like, we might need to initialize. Oh, no, actually, no, we do need to do other things here. Whoops, cursor dragging equals cursor dragging. No, cursor dragging equals true. And I lied out of my face, because this is also actually where we set the position of the, this is where we set the position of that thing that we stuff, whatever, etc., etc. Oh, it's lowercase t true, right? Because in Python, it's uppercase t true. And I always forget it, but now I've learned the other way, and so now my brain is backwards. Right, so the other thing that we want to do here is we want to say, what did we call those things? Time arrows? Time arrows, dot, what was the component called? The component was like, oh, sorry, what's the, oh, thank you, Len. Stuff to show up in the, in those little messages. I'd probably rewrite it, but I can't promise you that I'll use your suggestions, but you are welcome to say them, because like I don't know. Yeah, I'm using them just like for just like general information. The point, like, I mean, yeah. So like, there's some information that like I want to convey in a clear manner, but I don't want to constantly be saying it. So yeah, that's the criteria for like what went up into that in the stuff in the corner. Thank you, by the way. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of like relearning Unity right now is kind of what I'm doing, because I just haven't like I haven't worked in Unity in a while. So sorry, I'm also dancing. That that's also high on the list of stuff that I'm doing right now. No, but I've been working in Python for so long that I don't remember how C# works. I don't remember how Unity works, and also, yeah, I've never used Unity 5, and they have all these new features. I never even used the new UI system from Unity 4.6. So yeah. What was that? The rect transform component. So it's called rect transform, I guess. So time arrows dot rect. No, do I have to do get component, or like how do I reference that? I wonder. Inherits from transform. Anchored position is probably what I want to access once I access it. But, alright, so I'll just try using get component. So time arrows dot get component rect transform. Sometimes, oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Alright, that was easy enough. Does anyone know how fast get component is? Because like one of those things that like when I have to use get component, like I always wonder, like, is that like Is that kludgy? I mean, I'm not going to do it too often, but like it's one of those things that like sometimes I forget what was the context, but I had to put like get, or I was like I was at a point where I was like thinking like, oh, I could put get component in like in update and like have it like happen like every frame, but then I was like, wait, is that? I don't know. I just don't have a strong sense of like what it is in terms of timing factors. Although apparently, Unity 5 has like some cool profiling tools even in like the free version. So maybe I don't have to worry about stuff like that. I can just write code as bad as I want and just let the profiling tools point me in the direction that I would need to go for optimization. All right, I might want to tone down the dancing a little bit. I guess maybe I don't know. All right, so rect transform. So what are we gonna do with rect transform? I think we want to set. I think we want to set the anchor, whatever. Yeah, anchored position is a vector 2. All right. Oh wait a second. Hold on. Does that correspond to like what we're seeing? No, this whatever values these are, it looks like they're actually a. It looks like I mean, it looks like a vector 3 because it has like position z too. Yeah. So what gives? What's the deal with that? Uh, all right, fine. Dancing forever. It's been decided. All the dancing, all the time. Yeah. What is Oh, anchor position 3D probably, right? Maybe either is fine. I wonder if like, wait. I wonder if that just what? Wait, what? Is that just like two different ways to access the same values? Like, is the x and the y value on both of those, are they going to be the same thing, or is there actually like two different? Is there actually like two different transforms that we have to like? Huh. Uh, because I don't actually care about the 3D position. I guess I can just try one, see what works. And then if it doesn't, try the other one. All right. So anchor. What is it called? Anchor position. Uh, uh, so how do I set this? I don't even. Yeah. Like, what are these values? What are they supposed to mean? So like right now. So what if these were like 50-50? Does that? Huh. I was kind of hoping that would mean exact center. Like I was hoping it would going by percentages or something. But no, there doesn't seem to be any specific correlation. Wait, and if I make it 100, 100, it doesn't actually move very far. Oh, so maybe 0, 0 is centered. Yeah? Oh, okay, 0, 0 is centered. Interesting. So what's the edge of the screen then? The very far edge of the screen is like 250-ish? Oh, wait, maybe it's based on the resolution? Maybe it's based on the screen resolution? Like, because like 250-ish is approximately half of like 527. So like half of 527 would be like what, like 213 or 263? Which yeah, that looks like to be pretty much exactly the half of it. So I guess like it goes by the resolution. So I guess this is like a good point in the project to pick a resolution. If no one has strong objections, I'm just going to use the resolution I always use, which is actually I don't have to make it as small. I just tend to maybe I should go with like a no, I'll go with the resolution I usually use, I guess, because it's fine. Like there's no major reason not to use that resolution, and I can always make like an HD version later if I wanted to. Sorry. I like this dancing all the time thing. I think this is a new permanent addition to the stream now. We're having fun with it. Yeah, what is the resolution I tend to use for my projects? I forget. I know I'm just gonna open another project real quick and check. Whoops, no. Save project. Open project. I mean, like, I know the Matter. Oh, Matter's the one project where. Matter's the one project where I didn't use this resolution. No. Oops, sorry. Open project. Loser. Oh wait, I don't know. Loser might be the other project where I didn't use this resolution. I might have used this resolution for loser. Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm really bad at this. Oh no, no, I totally did. No, what the heck? I guess. All right, wait. Let's try this again. Open project. All right, I'm not going to click randomly. Pheno. No, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna go with hero because I know hero uses the correct resolution. What? And I was gonna die trying to open it because what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm highly suspicious of what's happening right now because it made a dong noise and now it's not doing anything. What? What? What is going on here? Uh. What is happening here? It's just frozen. It's just locked up and frozen. Uh. Cool. My favorite. I like it. I like it a lot. What the heck? I already converted this project to Unity 5, so that's like one of the few things I've done in Unity 5 so far. Is I went to some of my old projects and I converted them to WebGL, which I kind of regret. No, it didn't work out exactly how I hoped it would, but no, it's okay. It's okay. I don't like regret it per se. I'm really looking forward. Like WebGL was like the biggest feature that I was looking forward to. So I just force terminate it. I mean, I did just save everything. So, uh, uh, yep, yeah, that's cute. It wasn't until Windows 8 that I ever saw Task Manager as not responding, but it does that sometimes, and it's adorable. All right, um, yeah, I just like, I don't know. I really like web stuff. Like, I'm a sucker for web stuff, and so the idea that the games would like just be able to run on the web automatically without needing any like plugins or whatever, it was just an exciting thing. All right, you're just lying. This is not the resolution for this game. Uh, build settings. It's like the web player player settings. All right, so 385 by 512 are the resolutions that I tend to use. 385 by oh, why am I punching that into the search window? I meant to open a text thing. Whatever. So wait, what is it? It's 384 by 512. All right. These I like these dimensions because they fit on like basically any monitor. Like even on relatively small monitors, you can still see it. It's about the size of like a mobile device. 16:9. The thing I don't like about 16:9 is that it's too. It's not good for tablets. So like I don't mind 16:9, but I prefer 4:3, or actually 3:4. I prefer 3:4 resolution because I'm a weird person, admittedly, but I just really like 3:4 resolution. So yeah, all right. Well, I'll show you what it looks like, and it's not that bad. I hope hopefully people won't object because the nice thing about 3:4 resolution is that it is it letterboxes a little bit on 16:9, but like not dramatically, and even on like so even on like relatively square resolutions, it's still like it never letterboxes too bad, right? All right, so where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm opening project. Open project. Going back to Doob. Doob. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I might pronounce it Doob, because like Dooble. I guess I kind of pronounce doable as like Dooble, but whatever. All right. So yeah. Oh, I wrote them down, right? So let's use new resolution, fixed resolution. So 3:4. Yeah, I also tend to do portrait rather than landscape for no good reason. Because I feel like that's how people play mobile games. And I like mobile games. I don't know. We don't have to do it that way. So if people are really like furious with me for using these resolutions, we can use other resolutions, but it's fairly arbitrary, right? It's not going to affect like gameplay or anything. Oh, the other nice thing about square-ish resolutions is that because we click on the field to teleport, like this will give us the most like the closer we are to square, the more we are to like having a big circular field of like where we can click in. So 380. Oh, I don't want to use. I guess it doesn't matter because like I'm not gonna hard code these values into this script or anything. I mean, I guess like because it came up in conversation when we were looking at that stuff, I was like, yeah, all right, well, I'll input that stuff now. But I don't actually want to, yeah, like just because we have those values now doesn't mean I actually want to hard code the script to like, to assume that this is the resolution. So what I actually want to do now is ignore the fact that I did that and basically, what? No, it hasn't. You lie. Ignore. All right, so get component, anchor position. Yeah, all right. So I just want to reference the resolution, I guess. So like, so how do I do that? It's like, that's weird. I thought one of the cool things about the new UI system is that like this stuff was less tinkery. Like you could be a little bit more straightforward about how this stuff works. Like you don't have to use like weird like hacky workarounds. But I guess technically what I'm about to do is not a hacky workaround, but it feels a little bit on that ilk because there's not just like a command to go to like what I want it to say is like go to the mouse position, but instead of like doing that, I have to like do this weird like. Oh, actually no, this will work out pretty well. Actually, because the mouse coordinates are based on the resolution. Right. Okay, no, so this is fine. So we can actually just I mean, all right, it's a little weird because these position. Oh, wait. What if I set the anchor point to like to the upper corner? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because now these positions are the mouse position. So wait, negative? No, wait. Hold on, wait. Oh, seriously? Alright, I think these positions are basically the same now, except for some reason Y is inverted. Let me test this. So I'm just going to say anchor position dot... So anchor position equals what? Input... or so new vector 3 or new vector 2 input dot mouse position dot x and 0 minus input dot mouse position dot y. Let's see what that does. Why are you complaining about get component? Oh yeah, wait. I forgot to put the parentheses. Yeah. Oh, and now what are you complaining about? Unity rect transform does not contain definition for anchor position? What? What do you call it? Dot. Oh, anchored position. Well then. Alright. End it with a semicolon. And cool. I just want to see what this does. So if I click and hold. Okay. That's weird. Why isn't it moving? It moved once, and now it's not moving anymore. Oh, because I never unset. Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, let's disable this real quick. And then... Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I had to invert the Y, but I guess I don't. Alright, I did invert the Y, which is why it's like doing this weird mirroring thing where it dances around in the opposite direction. Can you see my cursor on screen? I like when I figure something out and then I look up in chat and someone explained exactly how to accomplish what I... Yeah, okay. Oh, so actually, you know what? Instead of doing like this whole like blah 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 whatever, I'm just gonna say input dot mouse position. And I'm going to use anchored position 3D, right? Because for some reason, mouse position is is a for some reason mouse position is a vector 3. I guess like they're just really anticipating like 3D UI devices. I don't know. I wouldn't consider 3D mouse as like the norm per se, but they seem to. All right. So now, whoa, what just happened there? All right, so that's clearly not correct. But what? Whoa. Oh, it's way off screen. Oh. What? Why is that there? Why is it? What? What the? Oh, cool. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Because, like, all right. Yeah. Because when I was dragging stuff around and I was like, wait, what? It's going to look normal to them, whereas it's clearly wrong to me if they can't see my mouse. But okay, good. That's good. All right. So that didn't work out quite how I hoped. But um, no, mouse position. So, Lauren, if you're not familiar with how mouse position works in Unity 3D, it's giving you the pixel coordinates of the screen. Like it literally, like there doesn't even have to be a game world rendered underneath it. It literally just gives you. It gives you a this is one of, like those things that just like it makes my brain clench. Um, mouse mouse position in Unity gives you the pixel coordinates of the mouse position. It gives you two floats, and then it gives you zero point 0. So it gives you three floats, but the last float is always 0 0.0. The first two floats are always integers. They're always integers converted to floats because the pixel coordinates is an integer. So they literally took two integers and they're like, how should we represent these two integers? I know, we'll use a vector 3. But that was their prerogative, and that's what they chose to do. So I will let's go with it. All right, what if I put anchor position to the bottom corner? Is that just gonna make it magically work? That'd be nice. Yeah, look at that. I just had to anchor it to the bottom corner. All right, cool. All right, so that was easy. Cool. All right, I like that. Yeah, so the thing is we don't actually want it to drag around all the time, and we don't want it to be visible all the time. What we want to do is, all right, I take it back. I do like this UI system. I still don't understand the whole mouse coordinates thing, but whatever. Um, um, I Yeah, so Marty, sorry. There is one awkward level where you're an archer with a hood, and it gets normal really fast. But it does look a little funny. I think it's not even that the hood looks funny per se. It's that that compared to the pointed cap, it looks very different. But I used to work on an engine team. Working on an engine is not bad. Uh, it's not. I mean, like I am grateful that they do good work, but like I'm not gonna like cry crocodile tears for them just because they have to work on engines. Like working on engines is actually very interesting work. So for some people, like it's like what they really like. Like some people like are all about that, and like I can understand that because like when I get down to like stuff like that, I like low level stuff like that. I don't tend to think about it because I don't have to think about it because other people have thought about it for me, and it'd just be like needlessly duplicative if I thought about it again. Uh, in some regards. But then like I get to things like mouse position in like a float and or in a vector 3, and I'm like. So when I say I would have done it differently, I do literally mean I would have done it differently. All right, but let's continue on. All right, so we will say cursor dragging equals true. Oh yeah, and so now on so that was the other thing that like that was working weird earlier is I'll also say yeah, I have to set cursor dragging equal to false when we let go of the mouse. Right, and oh, I keep using capital F false. All right. So yeah, let's do what? Right, so now we're positioning it only at the start of that, and then yeah. So the other thing that we want to do is just like say whether it even exists. So like time arrows dot set active true, again lowercase t true, and then when we when we set cursor dragging, we'll set it to false. So uh, time arrows dot set active false. Yeah. So now it should behave roughly like it's not going to do anything in game, but it should at least act how we want it to act. Oh, except it defaults to true. So hold on, let's default it. Let's default its existence to false. Okay. So now we can click places. Oop. All right. Well, that's weird. Why is it showing up so fast? Oh, maybe I don't have Caroline. What? No, click and hold delay is 0.5. Did I put it in the wrong conditional or something? Am I not setting click time correctly? That's weird. Yeah, what is up with that? Because it just keeps appearing immediately. Click plus hold delay. So let's put it at 5 seconds instead of 0.5 seconds. See what that does. No, it always just appears immediately, which is weird. What? Am I? If 0 is less than click time and click time is less than time dot time plus click hold delay. What? I don't get it. um. So, huh. Sorry, I'm not gonna get too distracted by like side quest or anything. I just want to check something real quick because yeah, all right, cool. I just wanted to make sure that command worked. Okay. So yeah, let's. Why is this not working? This is like evaluating too fast. It's like, as soon as I click down, it's acting as though click time is less than. Oh, wait. No. Get mouse button down. Get mouse button down. Yeah. I don't know, man. I was thinking like maybe this one isn't firing, but like we shouldn't be able to evaluate get mouse button down before we evaluate get mouse, or we shouldn't be able to evaluate get mouse button before we evaluate get mouse button down. Um, oh, interesting. Oh. Hey, that was the new follower notice. Sorry. Tasty Graph, thank you, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Lauren, I saw that you had I saw like because okay, so yeah, the awkward thing about the about Trusty Bart's commands is that the Twitter half of the commands he can register whenever, like the next time he. Like if you tweet at him while he's offline, then as soon as he goes online, he'll just go back and read all of the everything that got tweeted at him. But if the script isn't running when a chat command comes through, he doesn't. So like so the reason I was particularly interested to see if that command worked was just to make sure that like the session is restarted a few times. Like right, that was like several days ago, and so I just wanted to make sure that oh yeah, Sato, I hope to see you again sometime soon. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the command went through even, and that it still worked even with the delay and everything. But okay. Yeah. I guess I wasn't paying attention to chat the other day when you tried the command. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll have to watch out for that because I don't know. I haven't seen anything go wrong with it yet. I haven't personally seen anything go wrong with it yet. Like I've never caught anything going wrong with it, I guess is what I mean to say. But if there is something there, I'll want to stay get it sorted out. I think I figured out the level messages, or at least I changed how the level messages work, and as far as I can tell, they're working correctly. But it'll be the sort of thing where it'll be more clear exactly how correctly they're working as time goes on. All right. So let's do what? Let's have this just work correctly. Wouldn't that be nice? Just work correctly instead of not working correctly. Um, I mean, it's nice that it like apart from the fact that it shows up immediately, like it does the rest of it does work. Like it stays like it appears where you clicked, and you can slide it based on, or it'll stay it stays fixed while you have your mouse button down. But why is it showing up so soon? Uh, what if click and hold delay was like a big number? Like, am I just on like the wrong time scale? Nope, doesn't do anything. It's like it's just ignoring click hold delay. It's like it's treating click hold delay as if it was 0, which is just weird. What the heck? Oh, nope. I'm just a silly person. This is just supposed to be the other way around. It's just supposed to be click time is greater than. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a silly person. Right? It's just that, right? I'm just a silly person, and that's what it was. So now it should take half a second between when I click and when it shows up. So click. Oh, no, now it just doesn't show up. Click. Now it just doesn't show up at all. What? Click time is supposed to be greater than time plus click hold delay, right? Yeah. But now it never gets to be bigger. Why does it never get to be bigger? Oh, no, no. Oh, wait. Click time. What am I actually? No, I'm just like. Click time is. No, it's less than. No, yeah, no. I was right the first time. Click time is supposed to be less than. No. Okay, I have this condition. I have this on the wrong side. Click time plus this is supposed to be. Okay, yeah. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. What was it? Click time plus. Yeah. I just had this on the wrong side of the equation. All right. Doops. So click hold delay. Is less than time dot time. All right, there we go. All right. So now it should work fine. Doop. Go. Activate. Yay! Click. Hey. So now you can just like click and teleport, or you can click and hold, and you get the timey-wimey change-o-matic. I wonder if I should do it vertically, orient it vertically instead. No, I think people are more familiar with the concept of time as like a left-right thing rather than an up-down thing. Because like if it was up-down, like does up mean backwards or does up mean forwards? Yeah, we think about time as going forwards and backwards. So yeah. It was occurring to me though that like this resolution that I'm using is not ideal for. So maybe I should go back to a different resolution. Maybe I could just go to a 4:3 instead of a 3:4. Maybe that's better. I mean, I can change the resolution as much as I want because I am my own person. I don't know. All right, yeah. So maybe oops. So oh yeah. So I guess new resolution. So let's do 3:4 or 4:3. The reason I like the 4:3 versus like 16:9 or vice versa is because of tablets. I like tablets. Tablets are my friends. They're my favorite. And they tend to be a little boxier than some other devices. I've also just I don't know. I'm a fan of squares. I like square shapes in terms of like I don't know. Things that are like unnecessarily long, like I don't know. That's just me. That's just me personally. All right. So what if this was like 1024 And this was, hey, congratulations to those of you who leveled up. Uh, uh, and then, 1024, and so what would the other one be? It'd be like 768. Is that one?